So there it is. He's ahead by 7 frames to 0, Mike Hallett. It was just not what we expected at all. His best break in that afternoon session was, what, an 80 in frame 1. So Mike Hallett isn't currently on the list of century breaks in the tournament. There it is. There is a £10,000 prize for the biggest of the tournament, and that currently belongs to Dennis Taylor with this break of 135, which he did in his only match against Terry Griffiths. One. Four. Five.
Well, Dennis weighing up the possibility of an open red there, but he's got to be very accurate with cue ball, bearing in mind that he cannot afford any mistakes.
$12. $30.
Well, that was certainly a cracker. But degree of safety with it, but nevertheless.
$20. $21.
Well, that wasn't so well played by Dennis.
28.
The red at the back of the pack is on for the corner. It would have liked to have been a little straighter.
29. $36.
Well, the way he's hesitating, I don't think he can get through to the black, so it's got to be a deep screw here. Oh, and that's come out quite well. So a good blue and red's all over the place.
Yes, a little bit annoyed with himself there. The only place virtually at that end of the table that he could be awkward, and Dennis has found it. I think at the finish he'll still come round and take the shot on, and just that he's not going to be able to do a lot with the cue ball. But he doesn't have to as long as the red goes in.
48. $49. $56. $57. $63. $64.
Well, Dennis just needs the black to be virtually sure of winning this frame, and it's been a pretty good effort because he's certainly thrown one frame away this afternoon, and one could have said possibly two of them. So it's important now he clears up, and this will restore his confidence.
Yes, Ryan, he's got a chance
72.
to put himself on the scoreboard for the highest break. It's 107 to beat. And I think it was Doug Mountjoy that made the break, so every chance here.
$80. $87. $88. $94. $95.
There's a wry smile on Dennis's face there. He needed to be pretty well straight on the pink, and then it was so easy to drop on the last red. Still should get there, but having to take the white across the table.
$102.
Well, a lovely, tidy frame. Colours on their spots now. So.
108. $110. Thank you, gentlemen. $113. $117. $122.
Well, the prize Well, the highest break is £10,000, so this is worth really
128.
knocking the black in. So 135 clearance, a beautiful break by Dennis Taylor.
And just one session left to dislodge Dennis Taylor's 135 from taking the 10,000 prize. Hallett, of course, still with time to improve on his 125, and Hendry to improve on his 131. You know, it's an indication of how much the money has increased in snooker over the years that £10,000 was the prize on offer 7 years ago for anyone who did the 147 maximum. It was won that year, as the musical memories of 1984 will remind us.